The first night I slept next to my husband with that in, I had to place my hand on his back because I was genuinely scared. I have never
Dr.
heard him
Cannon
be
killed away
yes.
with his dental device.
Snorhay isn't snoring. Is he dead? Literally, I had to touch him and he was okay. That's the instant for us. It was instant night one. So, all right, I am in studio with Dr. Cannon from Sleep Better Sarasota. Hi, Dr. Cannon.
Good morning, Meredith.
Question for you. What is sleep apnea?
Sure. And it's something that's often misunderstood, but it's actually a very simple problem to have. I always tell patients I have sleep apnea. There's nothing wrong with us. There's no disease process here. Essentially, every time our brain tries to go into REM sleep or delta sleep, when you go into both of those states of sleep, that's when everything becomes relaxed, almost to the point of paralysis. And especially if you sleep on your back, but even if you sleep on your side, it can happen where gravity takes over and your tongue just falls back in your airway and closes it. Snoring means there's air still moving through. Snoring means you're breathing, but through a very constricted airspace. Those tissues vibrate and can create a pretty loud noise, as I don't need to tell anybody that sleeps next to a snorer that. But it doesn't take much for your tongue to fall completely in your airway, and now you're suffocating. Now your oxygen level begins to drop, your heart rate rises, your blood pressure goes up, your body goes into a fight or flight mode.
Blood pressure. Interesting.
Yeah, very.
I'm resting. Why is my blood pressure going up?
And it can spike up very high, 200 over 150, that kind of thing. So your body goes into that fight or flight mode, hits you with a little surge of adrenaline, and that causes your airway to fire open. Often people will tell me, and I'm the same way, you'll hear this characteristic kind of a gasping sound, and that's where the jaw fires forward and the airway opens and you start breathing and everything's great. And the process just repeats itself over and over
Relaxes,
and over.
shoots open, relax. That's not good.
Exactly.
Okay.
So as you know, sleep testing is going to look to see the number of times that happens during the night and give us an indication of the severity of it. CPAP is the gold standard. It really is.
For treatment.
For treatment for sleep apnea. It really is the best way. But so many people cannot tolerate wearing it. Probably 4 out of 5 people that I make a dental device for have tried CPAP and just can't tolerate it. And it really is always the same reasons.
This is an alternative to help your health. So I just wanted to say, this isn't saying CPAP is bad, but if you cannot or you've tried, this is a great answer for that. Yeah. Let's see the device. And so how does this help?
Okay. So this is the top component. There's always going to be an upper and a lower.
Okay.
So think of it like an upper and a lower mouth guard. They're very thin. They're very easy to wear. And then you can see they have these little wings on the side. And I've got the upper and the lower. It's going to create a gating effect, which is going to keep the jaw forward. It's going to keep your jaw from falling backwards, keep your tongue from falling back into your airway. They are adjustable to where we start at one position and then we move you forward a few millimeters over the course of a few weeks. We do that because we don't want to stretch anything. We don't want to put any strain on the jaw joint.
Sure.
We want to work with the jaw joint, so we're allowing muscles to relax and then come forward a little bit more.
The first night I slept next to my husband with that in, I had to place my hand on his back because I was genuinely scared. I have never heard him be
killed away with his dental device.
Snorhay isn't snoring. Is he dead? Literally, I had to touch him and he was okay. That's the instant for us. It was instant night one. So I don't know how often you hear that, but in our household, often. Isn't that awesome?
It really is.
You're doing such great things. I love this so much. And like you said, it is adjustable. So George has had one fitting. He's going to go back to get one more thing tweaked because it's been about a month. But other than that, it has been such an easy process. And even that's not difficult. You have a lovely office off Clark Road. SleepBetterSarasota.com. So let's get started. If you or someone you love snores or you have sleep apnea or you don't know if you do, but you want to check it out because there's big time health benefits from fixing this, you got to get with Dr. C. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
You're the best.